Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived two lovely but sad princesses. The princesses were sad because of their bodies. They were smart and funny and talented, but they felt they could not do the things that they wanted to do. Carla couldn't eat the things she wanted to eat because she was afraid that people of the kingdom would think that she was greedy and unhealthy. Marijke was afraid to ride her bike because she was worried about what people might think of her body being active. They were both very lonely. They never liked to meet anybody new because they had been teased and taunted by people in the past. There was a cute boy in the kingdom that all the women lusted after. The princesses dreamed of one day being able to work up the courage to ask him on a date, but they couldn't help but imagine that he was just like everyone else. Marijke and Carla were fed up. They didn't want to be prisoners in their own castle anymore. They had heard rumours about a wizard in the next kingdom that might be able to help them. They decided to ask the wizard to change their bodies so they can finally fit in. They walked all day and all night until they were very tired. They finally reached his home on top of a mountain. They knocked on the big wooden door. A big booming voice answered.
"I am the Wi-Fi wizard. What do you want?"
Timidly, Marijke answered, It's just Marijke and Carla. We've just come to see you about our bodies, added Carla.
"Come in then,"
shouted the wizard. They pushed the door open and entered his home. They saw him standing there, and he didn't seem so scary after all.
"Why have you come to me?"
asked the wizard. We need your help. We need to change our bodies, replied the princesses.
"What's wrong with your bodies?"
said the wizard. He seemed puzzled. Well, they are bigger than some other bodies, said Carla. And sometimes people treat us differently, added Marijke. People make fun of us and we can't do the things we want to do, the princesses said together. The wizard thought long and hard about the princess's problem. Suddenly, he had an idea.
"It's not your bodies that need to change,"
said the wizard.
"It's your thoughts. Look at these princesses from other lands. Carla, Natalie, Gisela, and Jen."
The wizard showed them photos of other women. These princesses were smiling and happy. The most amazing thing was that they had bodies just like Carla and Marijke.
"Who cares what other people think?"
laughed the wizard.
"All you can do is be happy and content with yourself. It's no one's business what your bodies look like. Only you can decide what you do with them. People should mind their own business and concentrate on what smart and lovely princesses you are."
Thanks, Wi-Fi wizard, chimed the princesses. The princesses travelled back to their homeland. Now, when Carla went out to a royal banquet, she didn't worry about what other people thought. Instead, she enjoyed the meal, knowing that it was okay to eat what she wanted. Now, when Marijke went out to ride her bike, she didn't care what other people thought. Instead, she enjoyed the trip, knowing that her body was great for riding bikes. Finally, the two princesses could ask out the cute prince, knowing that if he was mean, it was because he was a jerk, not because there was something wrong with them. Luckily, he said yes, and they all got married and lived happily ever after.